Welcome, Gemini, to your January 2019 monthly spread and love reading. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I love to hear your comments, especially when it resonates with you. So let's get this party started. What I'm going to start off with first is your monthly energies, illusions, truth, change, affirmations, freedom. So this message is for your monthly energies for the month. So this is beginning to the end, what Gemini will be feeling beginning to end. So in essence, basically you guys are trying to see the truth. You're coming out of this place of illusions, obviously. This is meaning that you're starting to accelerate your third eye chakra. You are starting to see more. You're starting to resonate more with what you cannot see. Starting to realize that there's more going on than meets the eye. And then about the second or third week, you're starting to, I feel like you're in denial about the truth because of the change it's going to bring. Okay? So this creates this instability for you because it's challenging your belief system, really. And so towards the end of the month, you will start to recognize how affirmations will help. Start to do affirmations. I can, I will. Speak more positivity into your life. Did I say positivity? Speak more positivity into your life, Gemini. Because towards the end of the month, you just want to be free. I want to be free. I love it. Okay, so, y'all like my singing? So let's go ahead and clarify, because that's a mouthful in itself. You know, that's a major transformation. What I don't see here is transformation, but yet this is all indicative of transformation to me. So your base chakra, like I said at the beginning of the month, will feel unstable because, again, it's your belief system that's being challenged here. As you start to see the truth, you want to somehow deny the truth. Why is this? Spirit, thank you. I feel like many of you weren't taking the lead in your life in the past. I feel like you've been letting other people determine your fate, letting other people determine what it is that you want. So you didn't have to take responsibility for how you were feeling, honestly. So some of you have gotten complacent in this place and really fake act like you're right. You fake act like you are okay with it. So where you are at the beginning of the month is, again, in this place of, I feel like you've come out of this place where you felt helpless and hopeless. Now you're at a place where you're starting to, again, recognize the truth. But I just feel like you don't want to accept the truth. So let's get some more clarity regarding this truth. This truth is trying to bring you to a place of true love, real love, balance. I feel like this truth also brings you to a place where you feel like you have to move on from someone or move on from that previous belief system. I feel like you no longer want to hear the BS. You no longer want to hear what someone is telling you because you're starting to see it for yourself. So some of you are deciding to move on and become the master of your own domain and look for more opportunity. But I still see you rejecting the full newness that is coming your way. It's if you don't, again, it's like you're not accepting it. And it's because your heart is closed off. I feel like many of you are trying to trust, but that's where the issue's coming in. It's like you're trusting someone to believe what they believe, to believe in your previous belief system. Your previous belief system is wrapped up in you trusting someone or something, or again, this belief system, you trusting someone else. You're not taking it upon yourself to figure it out for yourself. It's as if you are battling with what's going on with you now versus what's going on with you in the future. You're trying to make a transition, but you're just still teeter-tottering on where you want to go, what the real truth is, what you found out for yourself, not what you were taught, not what you have been programmed to believe, but rather the real truth. So that's why you're having to come into your third eye chakra, like I said earlier, opening that up because it's necessary. And you then get to a place where now you can give and receive. So I feel like this month here is all about change for you. Again, coming out of this place of, for lack of a better word, ignorance. And it's not because you're stupid or anything. It's just because you just don't know. So you come out of this place of feeling like, people have been lying to you and you realizing the truth to a place where you realize I can do it for myself. And as a result, it brings me to this place of freedom. It brings me to a place of balance, this give and take. Your third eye starts to open up. So now you start to see, and you're no longer really challenged by what someone's taught you, or challenged by the lack of nurturing you may receive as a result of you believing in this new belief system. Because this is about maybe you coming away from other people who believe one thing and you going into something new. Whew, Gemini, do the darn thing. Okay, let's do it. Let's go ahead and move on to your love reading, because I could do this all day. This right here, this is my realm right here. I love this. This is beautiful. That's why I love to do these monthly reads for you as far as your energies are concerned, because this sense of balance is where you want to go to, So, again, towards that middle end of the month, you will start to get to a point where those affirmations will start to help you. That's where you will start to say, I believe in myself. I love myself. I am beautiful. I can do this. I will do this. I am powerful. I am strong, If you don't know about the affirmations, man, I'm telling you, it's a strong thing. Just speaking those affirmations is extremely strong and perfect for Gemini. So anyway, welcome to my channel. My name is Marlena with Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot. If you're new, I hope you enjoy the channel. And if you love it, subscribe, thumbs up. If you don't, see ya. So I'm funny. I think I'm funny. I'm not that funny. But anyway, thank you so much for coming to my channel. What we're going to go to next is your love reading. This is your love for how you're feeling, then how your mate's feeling. So let's stick with Gemini. Did I say genuine? I said Gemini, genuine. Hello. Genuine Gemini. January 2019, we're going to look into how you're feeling, how your mate's feeling. Then we're going to look into your obstacles and blocks, and then the advice for both you and your mate. So let's first look into how Gemini is feeling. Gemini, January 2018. This is for the first 2 weeks of the month. Your monthlies was for the entire month. This is for the first 2 weeks of the month. So January 1st through the 15th. And today is actually January 1st? Or is it January 2nd? I think it's January 1st. January 2nd? Today's January 2nd. So we're going to go January 2nd to January 15th. And then we'll come back at the mid-month to help you out mid-month. So let's look into that. Gemini, January 2nd through the 15th. Thank you. How's Gemini feeling past? Okay. Present. Gemini for present energies. And then we'll look into the future. So present and future. Thank you for Gemini. January 2nd, 2019. Right. More came out than I realized that I actually wanted. But hey, let's see what's going on. So in the past, you have unrequited love, passion, keeping an open mind, retreat, and letting your friends help you. So just off the back, what I'm seeing for this first 2 weeks of how Gemini is feeling, this is definitely about sorry, guys. Many of you have been in an unrequited love situation. There wasn't a lot of attraction, sex, joy. You were willing to let that relationship go. But I feel like this first 2 weeks of the month, you're going to kind of open your mind up. Maybe you may get a little physical get a little physical with one another. But I feel like whatever is going on here, you feel like someone is trying to pull you in. You're trying to keep an open mind. But I feel like you don't trust this person, though. There's a lack of trust that this will go well. I feel like some of you feel nervous about this person. But I feel like you're starting to get more... I'm starting to feel like you feel like you can open up to something new. Not necessarily something new with this person, but you're opening up to a new, what is this about? A new what? What is this that you're opening up to, Spirit? You're keeping an open mind in regards to this relationship or into relationships in general. You're starting to open up, speak up for yourself about what you want in your love life, you know. So this is you working on this throat chakra. This is also what came out for you, the sacral chakra and the solar plex chakra. Solar plex chakra is you gaining that confidence. The sacral chakra is this sense of fear that you want to come out of. So this is something that you definitely need to do if you're going to do affirmations. Work on that sacral chakra energy because you can do it. But this is as a result of this trust. So I feel like, you know, you're coming out of this place of trusting to a place where you want to keep an open mind regarding this relationship. Okay, so let's get into this. So in the past, there wasn't enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. But right now, it's like you're trying to, but you got to a point in the past and now where you're trying to allow your heart to open up. It wasn't fully open, but now it seems like you're coming into that where you're finally able to open. So you're trying to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types of expectation. And in the near future, you're going to feel the need to disconnect from the world and then ask for some support, because this seems kind of contradictory right here. So we're going to look and see what that's about. So let's just get a little more clarity, go a little deeper into this for you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's go into Gemini. Whew, man, why am I feeling this Pisces energy again? My last reading, or the reading with Aquarius, went total left, Piscean energy. Some of you may be dealing with the Pisces right now as well, because I'm definitely hearing this Pisces energy. So if you need to go check out the Pisces reading as well as the Aquarius with a lot of Piscean energy in it as well, you may need to do that. If you have Pisces in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, make sure you go look at those two videos also. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. January 2019 for Gemini. So, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction to keep this chemistry in this relationship to keep this relationship going. So let's see what this was about. Oops, okay. So in the past, you felt like you didn't have a lot of options. You didn't feel like, you felt like that's the best you could do. That made you feel kind of worthless. You felt like you were trapped in this relationship. I don't feel like there was a lot of words of love, you to that person or them to you. But I feel like you had a choice to make, and you're choosing to be more, I feel like you're choosing your family. You may be even choosing to be with a water sign, but I'm feeling like you're choosing compassion, choosing to try in this relationship. I feel like you're choosing to be with this person because of your family dynamic. I feel like you're trying to give it another chance. What's coming out for you that is beautiful here is, you know, you have the Sun here and you have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you try to start anew, which is why now you have this passion in your life. I feel like you're just really holding on to this person, maybe because they may be also financially stable, helping you financially. But I feel like although they're there and you're there with this person, you still have this sense of sadness. You still are not speaking. You still feel isolated. Maybe that's why you felt isolated and hopeless in the past. But I feel like there's something you're not telling them. There's an illusion here that there's illusions here. Maybe illusions about passion even. But what am I seeing here? King, Queen. I'm seeing a lot of family dynamic here. Okay. So you have the sun and the moon here. This again is knowing, but acting like you don't know. Like, I feel like you want to feel like you're in illusion here. You want to act like you don't really know here. This is also Piscean energy and Leo energy, but you want to act like you don't know, but you do know. So this goes back again to the monthly reading, the monthly energies as well, how this really ties in. Because again, this is you knowing but acting like you don't know. But I feel like you're holding on to this person for a reason. Some of you may also be holding on to a fire sign also, but I see fire and earth here also. Okay. All right, so let's see what this passion is. It's open mind. I think we already understand where this passion is coming from. Allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy, because I feel like you're trying to make it work. Keeping an open mind. And Gemini is keeping an open mind. What is this about? Passion and keeping an open mind. It's keeping an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is, again, you opening up. I feel like, although you might have lost hope regarding this relationship, you're not taking any action. Perhaps you're even sneaking around, because I see this illusion and this Seven of Swords here deep. And then, I see this Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands suggests a burden. You're sneaking around. I feel like because of the past you felt trapped, you're sneaking around you're sneaking around. Someone, I feel, is even spying on you. I feel like someone's maybe sneaking around on you. And this is burdensome for you. But you're trying to open up. You have the Seven of Wands here in reverse. It's your finances that I think keeps you not making any moves. But here, with this Star card in reverse, this is Aquarian energy. I see Pisces here as well, but this is you losing faith, wanting to give up. But I feel like this is also the end of a cycle, because you are at this place where you are giving up. But what are they giving up on? I don't want this video to be too long. I've gone into hour-long readings this month. Goodness gracious. Ooh, practically hour-long readings. Okay, so this is about this passion. I feel like you're giving up on passion in your relationship, and you're still contemplating what your next moves may be in regards to this person who you don't even speak to. This is, again, someone financially stable that you're not speaking to. I want to show you what came out that's just like came out again. This Five of Pentacles, which is someone you're not talking to, isolated from. But then you have this King of Pentacles, which is someone who is financially stable, knows how to make their money work for them. And I feel like you're just trying to keep an open mind regarding this person. Let's see what's going on near future, because we receive you're retreating, and you feel like it's time to disconnect from the world in the near future. So remember, this is for the first 2 weeks of January 2nd through the 15th. Okay. Some of you may be, and again, this holding on to a fire sign. I feel like some of you may be in between two people. I see an earth sign. I see a fire sign here. You're holding on to this fire sign, though, whoever this is. And this may make you feel judged, but you feel like this is a twin flame. This is a lover. This is Gemini feeling judged, lovers. Again, this fire sign here again. But someone not being honest about where they stand here. Someone leaving and walking away. I feel like someone's walking back to someone as a result of maybe illusions, but I see you wanting to move forward with your future. So let's see what this letting your friends help you is talking about. Asking for and accepting support. So Gemini is asking for support in the near future. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support. Ooh, Gemini. All right. You're looking for support regarding finances, earth sign, because you're trying to get to this place of abundance. You want to choose abundance. I feel like you're making a decision. I feel like you're trying to be smart about the decision you make because you want to be financially stable. So you're asking for advice on how to be financially stable from others. And even a brand new start, a new beginning in love. You're asking for advice about that as well. So, because you're talking to them about your family dynamic. But I feel like you're trying to gather the strength to be honest with not just you, but everyone. I feel like you're trying to gather the strength to be honest. And you've contemplated that you do want passion. You want to let go of these burdens. You no longer want to work on this relationship. You want truth. You want to see the truth for what it is. But you still do want this Ten of Cups. You want this truth to bring you to a Ten of Cups environment. So this is, but you also have the Nine of Pentacles here. And this is you feeling inadequate financially, but yet having enough money. This is you feeling a certain way, but you have it. Like you may not like how you came about your money. Maybe you want more money, but it's like you don't feel inadequate when it comes to your money. So you're getting advice on that as well. But, I feel like, your softer side is what's keeping you up at night. Like you feel guilty about a truth that you have brought forth to the light. This is you being open about it, talking intelligently about a situation. And I feel like someone is judging you about this. You have a King of Swords and King of Cups. You have the King of Cups in reverse. This is someone who is judging you, not being so sensitive, being a butthole, really, about your truth. And this is what's keeping you up at night. It's just keeping you up at night. So you feel just like you're not where you want to be. But yet I feel like you want this Ten of Cups. And this is where you're going. You're still there. So I really feel a lot of what you're going through is valid. So let's see how your mate is feeling. Okay? So let's see how Gemini's mate is feeling. Thank you, Spirit guides. First 2 weeks of January 2nd through the 15th. Gemini's mate. Let's see what's going on with Gemini's mate for the first 2 weeks, past, present, and future. All right. So someone is finally ready to express love to you and want to bring chemistry back into your relationship. But they question whether or not you are their soulmate. But they see you loving yourself first and taking back. They see you gaining the strength. I see in the near future, they even feel like, if children were the means to why y'all were staying together in the past, they feel like that will not suffice in the future. They feel like you're getting stronger, that, you won't just succumb just because you have children. But they do feel like it's safe for them to open up their hearts to you. So, anything else? Thank you, Spirit. All right, so I definitely still see finances being an issue here. Even deception. Sorry for the light, guys. I hope it's adjusting in the near future here. So just pay attention. There's a lot that wants to come out for you guys. Ooh, okay, I got to stop. Let's just turn it over. Getting to know each other is what's at the bottom of the deck here. So right now, you do deserve love. This is your partner here. Your partner feels like they weren't loved in the past. They're at a place now where they're trying to express their love. They want to, if you guys are apart, they do want to come back together with you. They do feel like this sense of chemistry here. But I still feel like there's a question about whether or not you guys are soulmates. They do see you growing stronger. And like I said, when it comes to these children, they know that will not work anymore. You can't just use a child against them in the future. And they see that. It is safe for you to love. And they see you becoming playful, enjoying your life. Even if you guys are separated or not coming back together, they see you being happy. That I feel like they're putting on a false mask here. They're wearing false mask here. They're acting like they're fine, and they're not. They are paying attention to the red signs, to the red flags, sorry. They're paying attention, so I feel like they are looking at what you're doing. They're trying to see, because there's deception here. I feel like there's deceptions two ways here. I feel like this is them with the deception and they're watching you. So they're the ones wearing a false mask, but yet they're watching you. So they're trying to give this relationship a chance, but I still feel like they're calling the soulmate. So I don't know what the outcome will be for this right now because there's so much more that wants to happen. But the outcome at this time is they still feel like they want to call in their soulmate. Is there any outcome that we need to let Gemini know of at this time? That Gemini needs to know of at this time? Is there an outcome that Gemini needs to know of at this time? All right, because what I'm seeing here, separation may be on the horizon. So, so let's just clarify this last message here from Gemini's mate. How is Gemini's mate feeling? Past, present, and future. What is the overall energies for Gemini's mate for second 2 weeks of January? Okay. So they want this house and home as well. They also feel this financial struggle here. They are also staying up at night. I feel like the same energies are occurring here. I feel like they're the ones with the money. They want this house and home. They feel like you may need more money. They see that you're staying up at night over this same situation. And they see that this is the truth. You're telling them about this. They know this. So, but nonetheless, they're trying to express their love. They're trying to practice patience, but I also see a Sagittarius into the picture. So this is that fire sign I saw earlier. Again, I'm seeing a lot of fire, earth. I'm also seeing air. Pentacles, everything. This is a general reading. So make sure you look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for more clarity. Because it's a general reading, this can also go vice versa. So you may have resonated more with the first set than the second. So now I'm going to go into your obstacles for Gemini. What are the Gemini's obstacles in this relationship? What are Gemini's obstacles in this relationship? Okay. A separation. Again, I see separation again. So the obstacles in this relationship is some of you may be apart, but I feel like many of you even are together but yet apart. Because again, I kept seeing that Five of Swords. I'm sorry, the Five of Pentacles, where you were, where they feel or you feel isolated. So it's like you're in relationship, but still not. Like you may not be speaking. All right. So that's the message here. Let's see if there's any other messages regarding this reconciliation and your obstacles. So this obstacle here, strengthening the bonds. So it's like someone needs to dedicate some effort towards this relationship. I feel like someone's not believing that this relationship could work, which is why, you guys are feeling separated right now. So let's go ahead and look into, again, I'm seeing this isolation here, the sadness. Someone coming out of this place of isolation and sadness and feeling the need to staying up at night, So let's go ahead and look into the advice for Gemini's mate. Then we're going to look into the advice for Gemini. So let's see what the advice is for Gemini's mate. Sorry, guys. I feel like I dropped something, but okay. Advice for Gemini's mate. Make sure you guys definitely leave your comments below. Make sure you thumbs up before you leave. I'd love to hear your comments on how this resonates with you. Again, because I'm still feeling this Piscean energy, I feel like, I'm not sure, I'm not an astrology person, but I would definitely go look into if you have Piscean energy and Pisces energy in your chart. Definitely look at that. If your mate has Pisces energy in their chart, make sure you look at that. So for Gemini's partner, the third eye chakra, they're saying you need to follow your intuition. That's the advice that we're receiving right now. Pisces mate needs to follow their intuition. Follow your intuition, Pisces mate. What love messages do you have? So you need to work on your third eye chakra. And there's affirmations for your third eye chakra as well. Just taking that time out. Are there any love messages for Pisces mate? How they can help work with Pisces regarding the obstacles, regarding the separation? Anything? Thank you. First 2 weeks of January. Okay, honesty. So, Pisces mate, honesty is essential. So, And you just heard me say it, right? I just said it. Let me make sure we're still recording. I just said it again, didn't I? See, I knew it was coming up. Pisces mate. Why am I still thinking this whole Pisces thing? Pisces energies. But this is for Gemini's mate. Gemini's mate, honesty is essential. We were talking about this earlier. You know, you needing to be honest. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. So someone needs to take their mask off. Show who you are. Showing who you are will get you what you want with Gemini. Third eye chakra. That's what you need to work on. So let's see what we have for Gemini before I go back into this Piscean energy. It's so strong right now. If anybody knows about what's going on with astrology, I'm going to have to look it up myself. But please leave your comments below, because the last few readings have been really pulling Pisces energy in. But Aries didn't. It was really Aquarius, Pisces, and now Gemini. So let's see what the advice is for Gemini for the first 2 weeks of January. Gemini, first 2 weeks of January. Okay. Both of you are getting this third eye chakra, and then you also have the sun here. That's opening your heart, letting it shine. So that is your energies that you're needing to portray, what you need to work on in your relationship. Both of you need to look beyond what is being said and look at what is actually going on. I had this conversation not too long ago regarding the dark versus the light. And a lot of people look at the dark as being something bad, but it isn't. Many times it's what you cannot see, because the light, people can show you anything in the light. People can make you feel a certain kind of way based on what they show you. You know, that saying, when people show you who they are, believe it the first time. Don't keep giving them chances, because people want to show you who they are, really. But then you put that in the dark, act like they never did it. And then when they sit there and F you over, then you looking like, I can't believe they did that. You saw they did that a long time ago, but you didn't want to believe it, so you put it in the dark. What's in the dark is not bad. It's what you refuse to see. So the third eye chakra helps you see what you don't want to see, maybe internally to you. And that goes for you, Gemini, and for your mate. I feel like you both. But I feel like, because whichever one it resonates with you, if you feel like you're the one that's not showing who you are because you're hiding who you are, because you're afraid of somebody really realizing who you truly are, I'm seeing that you both need to open up and show the other person who they dealing with. Show them who you are. And that's what's going to help you survive, because this is really all about love. I love you. These are very important words. If you really want to show someone who you are, I feel like you don't want to show them who you are, first of all. You're hiding who you are because there's something you need to work on internally to you. But nonetheless, slow down. Slow your roll. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself, and sometimes you need to allow things to unfold naturally. Be honest and allow things to unfold naturally. Follow your intuition and then allow things to unfold naturally. So this is for Gemini, first 2 weeks. Any additional messages? Yeah, both of you just need to show who you are, and you will be good. Okay? Make sure you thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Blessings, love, and light. Bye, Gemini.